Hi, this is Paul Wise and welcome to the Lawn Vets video series. In this short video I'll be sharing with you some tips on how to perform a procedure on your pet. To ensure the safety of you and your pet, I recommend, if you've not already done so, that you first watch our animal handling video. Okay, so we're just going to demonstrate how to clip a set of nails on a dog. We've got the equipment we need ready. It's always used to have all the kit you need to hand. A couple of different types of clipper. This is obviously for dogs with pretty big nails. We might use those on him, but usually I would sort of save those for perhaps Labrador sized or upwards. And I've got a small pair of clippers which are quite good for just taking points off. So we'll have a look at his nails and see which type of clipper suits him best. Just in case we hit any quicks, and occasionally we do, not very often but occasionally we do, we have got a stick pencil and some tissue paper just to stem any blood flow, which does happen occasionally. Okay, so we're going to have a look see at his nails. And you may be able to see, we can see a little pink quick on this little fella because he's got nice clear nails, which does make it a little bit easier. And you see it appears to finish at that point, and I can tell you now that it will go down further than that, and if you trim at that level you will make them bleed. So we're just going to trim a little bit lower than that. So in this case we're probably going to take about 3mm off of this rather pointed nail. Okay, now if we just look at the cut surface, we can see that we're okay. We've not hit the quick. It does take a few minutes sometimes, or a few seconds at least, for any blood to appear, so don't clip too many before you check what you're doing. And if you can sometimes see a little black mark there, that's a sign you're very close to it. There's a good fella, well done. So we're just going to trim the rest of them for him. Now occasionally when you're doing this, they will fidget about a bit. He's actually been pretty good. If you get a patient that's a bit of a fidget, it is sometimes a good idea just to put your finger at the level you want to cut. So if they move whilst you're cutting, you don't trim something you don't want to. So a little bit like I'm doing now. Is that in view? Okay. That one doesn't need doing. Sometimes the back claws aren't quite as long as the front, so we'll have a quick look at him. And take some points off of his, they're not too bad. You're a good boy, aren't you? Okay, now if you're having a go at trimming nails and it's the first time your dog's had nails trimmed, little word of warning, some dogs, as I said, do get very upset, so do be very careful that first time. Some dogs are much more tolerant than others, and this little fella was very good. As always, if having watched this video you have any questions, or if you encounter any difficulties performing the procedure, then please phone or email the surgery. We're here to personally help give you the very best advice and treatment possible for your much loved pet. Thanks for watching. Any feedback regarding this video will be very much appreciated.